actually can't wait to see, and I'm so excited about this meal. So let's go. Today, what I'm making is quite in this kitchen. It is an Asian. Hey guys, welcome to Miss Lou's kitchen. I'm back again with another video. If you're a returning subscriber, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up, what's up? And if you're a new subscriber, welcome. I welcome you all with the warmest love in this world.
I love you.
Today we are making disco fries. I know, right? That sounds weird, but it's new to me and I hope it's new to you as well. So let's get right to it. So for starters, I boiled chicken breast in the following spices. I used paprika chicken spice, Shisanyama spice, a bit of salt, just to boil it so I can make chicken stock that I'll be using later for the gravy. And then next we have sweet corn that I'm going to decarb. We have some onions that I'm going to add when we assemble the disco fries. And then we have some cheese. And then for the gravy, we are going to use corn flour. But if you don't have this, you can use flour, normal cake flour. And then of course, we are going to use my favorite herbs, oregano and Italian herbs. And like I said, guys, it must have crushed garlic and crushed ginger. We're also going to use this for the gravy. And then I'm going to add a bit of barbecue spice as well. And then here's the gravy. I put it in here. You guys will get to see how it looks when I put it in the pot. And then I'm going to use a bit of fresh basil as well. This is also one of my favorite, but I like it when it's fresh. So yes, let's get right to it. So we're going to start by shredding the chicken. If it's hot, you can use your hands. You can use forks. If you feel like forks waste your time, I honestly feel like they're going to waste my time. But we can just try. No, it's not gonna work. So just try and just shred it roughly. It doesn't have to be perfect, because yeah, it doesn't have to be perfect. Just try and shred it to pieces. Just make sure that they're not too big, just that they're enough. So I saw this dish actually a few days ago on The Kitchen. The Kitchen is one of my favorite shows, and Kate was making this, and she actually, that's how I learned about disco fries. After that, I did my research. I was like, and I can actually make this. I was like, okay, let me try and make this. So I hope I like it, but I think I will. I think I'll like it. My siblings are a bit skeptical, but I think I will like it. So we'll see. And I hope you guys like it too, and you guys enjoy this video. Alright, as you guys can see, I shredded the chicken. It doesn't have to be perfect, just roughly shredded. You can use your hands like I said earlier, or you can use forks if you feel like your hands are not gonna do it for you. Then next we're going to decarb the sweet corn. Sweet corn is actually one of my favorite things in this world. So yeah, I'm just gonna decarb it, and then we are going to use it when we assemble the disco fries. Guys, you guys can use more if you want to. I use 3 because I don't want a lot. Although it's my favorite, I just don't want it to be a lot because there's going to be a lot of things on the fries. So I use 3, but if you guys want to use less, you guys are more than welcome to. Alright, and that's it. I'm going to put this right here. I'm gonna put this here, so you guys can see they're still together. So just try and break it down with your hand. Doesn't have to be Do you want one? It doesn't have to be like that. Just try and break it down so that it's not too big, too many big pieces. Know that? And yeah, going to add this here. Let's put this on right here. Alright, and next, now that we decop the chicken, we shredded the
I'm just amazed,
Shocked.
astounded.
Bamboo.
what did I just say? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Now that we decopped the sweet corn and we shredded the chicken, we are going to make the sauce. So I'm gonna turn on the stove here. Alright, my pan is heated, so let's get started with the sauce. So we are going to add butter for the sauce. And we're gonna let it melt. I'm gonna use a whisk for this, but you can use a wooden spoon. I'm just gonna use it because I want the flour to just blend in properly. Alright, before I add the flour, I am going to add about a teaspoon of garlic or more if you guys want. I'm gonna add that. And then I am going to add a teaspoon of ginger. And then I'm going to add a teaspoon of garlic. Now I'm going to add a teaspoon of garlic or more. That looks like a tablespoon. Then I'm just going to put that. Then I'm not going to add any salt. I am going to add oregano. I'm going to stir it in. And now I'm going to add my flour. Like I said, I'm going to use corn flour. Just going to add about 2 tablespoons so that it's not too thick. And I'm going to stir it up. Stir it up. Right, now for the chicken's homemade stock. Okay, you want to add this very slowly. As you guys can see, it becomes thick. Add it very slowly. And then you guys can add the rest of it. And then you want to stir until it becomes thick, but not too thick. If it becomes too thick, you guys can add more chicken stock. I saved some just in case my sauce becomes thick. Right. And then you're gonna take your heat down so it doesn't burn. I'm gonna add just a bit more. As you guys can see, it's starting to become thick. And you guys can just taste it along the way just to check if the seasoning is well. Oh, this is actually very nice. Right, I actually love the consistency, so I'm not going to add more. Love this. I'm going to take my heat down completely, and I am going to take it out of the heat. Alright, so I didn't mention this earlier. I actually made fries in the oven, so we're gonna just check them out and see if they're still okay, so we can take them out and so we can start assembling our disco fries. Right? Alright guys, the chips are out. I was almost late, but yeah, we're there. So now for the basil, we are going to just roughly chop some fresh basil. Just not a lot, just a bit. So I think that's fine. So what I like doing is I like just taking it out of the stem, and then I put the stem away, throw it away. So I just put each leaf on top of each other, then I just roll it up, and then I just slice it up like this, then I just chop it up again, just roughly. This is just going to be for the garnish on top, so not a lot. Not a lot. If you're not a fan of basil, then you are more than welcome to not add it. Right, now for the assemble. Right, this is way too far for me. What?
Okay, it's fine.
Wow. Okay, so just gonna bring this closer. Right, then we are going to start with, as you guys can see, the fries are here. I'm not gonna add any salt because the sauce already has a lot of salt. So we are going to start by adding the chicken. Just throw it on there nicely. I put half of it. I'm gonna add another layer. And then I'm gonna add the sweet corn. Just throw it on there as well. I also put half. And then I'm just gonna add a bit of cheese. The cheese is actually for the top, but I'm just gonna sprinkle a bit. And then for the sauce, I should put this here. I'm going to just drizzle a bit on top. I don't want to literally just use the pot to pour it. The next thing I'm gonna throw everything in. So just, because we're gonna use another layer. Make sure that you get enough right there. It is a lot, so don't be stingy. Right, then we're gonna put that on the side again. Then we're gonna go again with chicken. Oh, I must say it smells really nice. Gonna go ahead with the chicken. Putting everything there, and then another layer of the sweet corn. If you don't want to add another layer, you're more than welcome to not add, but like I said, I like sweet corn and actually like it for this recipe. So just gonna add sweet corn there. So I'm gonna be very generous because I love it. So yeah, and that's it. And then I'm gonna put a layer of onion. Now it's raw onion. I like it because of the crunch and also just to add more flavor there. Just a bit. Doesn't have to be a lot. I'm not a fan of a lot of onion, So I'm just gonna add a bit, about just half of what I had already, just roughly chop it. And then the last layer of the sauce. Okay, this one you can just drizzle over. Just make sure that you get right in there. Yeah. The sauce is amazing. It's amazing. Right. And then top it up with cheese. This is cheddar cheese, but you can use mozzarella if you want. Just make sure that you get right in there with the cheese. This option is also optional, but just to make it more nice, I decided to add cheese. Alright, and yeah, so I think I can hold it now. And I'm gonna put it in the oven for about 5 to 10 minutes, just so that the cheese can melt, so it can be yummy and gooey, and all that. And then I'll be right back. Alright guys, let's see what we have here. I actually can't wait to see, and I'm so excited about this meal, so let's go. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. Wow, actually love it. Right, so lastly we are going to add Italian herbs just for garnish, so it looks nice. So just sprinkle some just on top, doesn't have to be a lot. Just sprinkle some on top. And then lastly we have our basil. Just throw it there. Oh my gosh. Guys, this is so nice. And that's it guys, that's how you make disco fries. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope whenever you guys get to try this meal that you enjoy it as well. I'm about to just dive right in. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and don't forget the notification button for the next video. Thank you guys.
Nice. I can do this every day. Every day, all day.